welcome to my morning YouTube channel. I am Kendall Gomez with the morning horoscopes and the trending topics. Grand Rising. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Girl, I got some tea. I got tea. I got the morning horoscopes, which are very interesting. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And Grand Rising. I finally got some clarity, guys. I finally got some clarity. But let's get this morning started with these morning horoscopes without any further ado. And if you are following me, make sure you put on that subscribe button so you don't miss out on your morning horoscope. Because on your way to work or while you're working, you can listen to your horoscope. You know, I love the morning horoscopes, right? So yeah, because I always get something out of it, right? Let me share my live. Okay, I'm back. I had to share my live, guys. Yes, I did. Oh, it really charged fully. Yay. And Grand Rising. Oh, God, how is everybody doing this morning? Oh, why isn't this okay? Give me 1 second, Grand Rising, Chrissy Jones, even though I can't see you. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, I feel like I'm being rushed this morning. I don't want to be rushed. I just know that I'm on between 8:30 and 10:30 a.m., not the p.m., the a.m. Oh, depending on where you're at too. And Grand Rising. Okay. So let's get to the morning tea. Give me 1 minute. I'm getting a new system going, so you guys gotta forgive me, but don't forgive me because work with me. Yeah, I cannot rush myself because then I'm gonna miss out on what I'm supposed to be doing and what do I supposed to look like. And yeah, I'm not just rushing. So don't rush me. I hate to be rushed. Yeah, because then it's not. So that's why I said between 10:30 and 8:30 a.m. I mean 8:30 a.m. between 10:30, but I'm most likely gonna try to make 8:30, and sometimes I come on earlier. So make sure you put on that notification button. If you don't, I do have videos that you can watch. Uh, so yeah. Let me get over here so I can see the chat. I want to be able to see the chat. Okay. Yeah, let's see this chat. Mm-hmm. Yes, Grand Rising, Chrissy Jones. Grand Rising. Yes, yes, yes. And to everyone else, make sure that you subscribe, hit that like button, and yes, and make sure you put on that notification button. So when I am running late or I am running behind because I have like my body sometimes won't allow me to come on time, because sometimes, the morning. Should I go any further? No, because it's no reason, but hopefully you guys do understand. Yeah, but I do come on. I make sure I'm here. And I even make sure I post a little video like I did this morning if I don't go live. No, a little dance video I had this morning, because I felt grateful or whatever. But yes, good morning, Grand Rising. Grand Rising, everyone. All right. So without any further ado, let's get into these morning horoscopes. Because like I said, I got tea. So, real quick. Now the dumpster, Trump says he calls for revocation of ABC and NBC licenses over speech snub. They snubbed his speech and they're coming for him because they're telling the truth. I believe America was built off of lies from men like this. This is a prime example of what America was built on: lies and cover ups and everything that has to do with lies, cover ups, and deceit. You know, I, how you gonna suspend someone and we supposed to have freedom of speech? He says nasty things, so he's the only one that can say nasty things? No! And the Supreme Court should just get rid of the Congress and the Supreme Court get rid of Donald Trump. But he's holding somebody to something somewhere. Anyway, guys, if we must, let's, without any further ado, because I don't want to spend any more time on the Trumpster. And guys, can you share my live and make sure you subscribe to my channel? Okay, let me get to the morning horoscopes. Let me turn up this light so I can see. I'll be able to see. Now we can see better, right? All right. I've had, the past couple of days have been amazing. Chrissy Jones, I love you to the moon and back. Oh, you talking about a loyal if loyal is like the name of a person, it would be Chrissy Jones. She's a really loyal and down to earth and true meaning of sisterhood, friendship, and everything else. And I love you, Chrissy Jones. You listen to the ugly cries. You listen to the cackles. We I call it a get a rise out of her. I get a cackle out, but I love her to pieces. So nobody mess with my Chrissy Jones. Mm. Anyway, guys, let's get to the morning horoscopes. Without any further ado, you know what? And I have a serious question to ask you guys after this. But anyway, guys, okay, Cancer. Okay, your intuition is guiding you to what you are already a master of. Trust it. And why do they say that? That was a cosmic tip. I did it backwards. Quickly, you ready? What if you were to build something tangible, something that is, obtainable, right? But the tangible things were not built the way you were looking to build it just yet, Cancer. So this means you will need to forge your own path ahead, not follow what you see around you. Take baby steps, but consistent ones with a long-term picture and planning. Ain't that crazy? You know you will get there and fly. And most importantly, you will arrive on time. Just keep following your intuition. And that's what I've been doing, guys. I've been following my intuition. I've been holding on to the old stuff. I'm stepping into a new. I'm 59 years old. Can you believe it? How time goes by so fast. Well, what I realized, everything is new. Everything. And I'm so grateful. I don't have to look back ever again because I don't want to turn into a pillar of salt. Get into that. But we're going to catch up with all of that. It was a beautiful day. This morning it started off so nice. I woke up. I was so happy. Like I really am. Genuine. I prayed for a lot of things, but this is great, right? So anyway, let's get to Aries. And Grand Rising Aries, focus on your inner peace and the cosmos will find a way to make it your reality. Hopefully, you find your reality. Unless you found it already. No pun intended. Anyway, Taurus. But hopefully, seriously, I hope you find your reality. And this is to my niece as well. Because she's gotten out there in the field and made it happen. My Nikki, I talk to her like every other day. My Nikki, man. I talk to Chrissy Jones every day. But, these are the girls of my life, the women, the true troopers and women that are independent, that are strong, that have been, even the one is younger than me, one is older than me, and they're both showing me how to live. Thank you. Without without any strings attached or without reading me, because they know my intentions, right? So now be yourself and the cosmos will come, my Aries baby. I think of Nikki when I think of Aries, right? Oh, so okay, so Gemini, allow things. No, that was no. Oh, Taurus, be a little more trusting of yourself and the cosmic currents. Grand Rising, I did that one step beyond. I was going too fast, but anyway, slowing down because I'm here. This is why I don't like rushing because I want to come even if I'm late, right? Because I don't feel like rushing. No. Anyway, Leo. It's almost Leo season. We're going to have to pass the torch to Leo season. But until then, it is Cancer season. Bitches. Ah, okay. Leo, the answer is yes. But you need to be prepared to do your bit. Because, we pray for things and then we get them and then we don't know how to handle them, right? We pray for these things and like, okay, I got it. What do I do with it? Because you didn't look at the journey. You only looked at the end result. The journey is the work. That's where the real work and the enjoyment and the pain and the blood and sweat and tears. I had made a post about that yesterday. Um, reaping the benefits of my blood, sweat, and tears. And Chrissy has seen me before I got married for the first time. Then I got married the second. She's seen the blood, sweat, and tears, all the things that in between she's seen. And she's seen me bounce back. But I'm so grateful for you, Chrissy. And I love you. And Nikki too. They get on my nerves. I get on their nerves. But yeah, I love them. Really do. Anyway, and there one's a Aries and one's a Cancer. We're loyal to a fault. We are so loyal to a fault. Anyway, guys, Virgo. Oh, I gotta go visit my dad. Speaking of Virgo, oh, Virgos are very protected of their family, and I know this. They'll do their dirt, and you won't know nothing about their family. Anyway, guys, move beyond the micromanaging and towards surrender because sometimes we try to, especially Virgos, you'll be trying to control things and just let it go and let it fall into place and then see if you need to, because they're great builders. My dad owned the tri-state commercial roofing business. So I know for a fact he was a great somebody to put stuff together. That man only wore ballet shoes. He would wear his good shoes up on the roof and then go get another pair. I don't get it, but anyway, to just go see what his workers were doing. Be like, why you got your good shoes on? Because I'm about to get another pair. That's that. My dad. Aw, I miss that Virgo. Hi. Yes, you can, Zine B. I'm so sorry I didn't see you. Ah. Anyway, guys, yes, I'm here, Zine B. Okay. Libra, are you there? Listen, are you there? ah. Okay, Libra. Take your time to recover and heal. And good morning, Anna. Good morning, Anna. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much, my love. Keep watching. Just keep watching. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. You hear me? But get into this. Scorpio. Look at what the signs are showing you. And then make your move. So observe and then execute, Scorpio. This is really important because I know a lot of the times, like even before I moved here, I think I would have had a easier transition in moving if I would have looked. But I didn't look and I didn't observe. I just went off of trauma. I moved off of trauma. And if you know about doing things from a traumatic, coming from a traumatic situation, usually run into a wall and you usually regret moving that fast. Mm, thank you for your subscribe. Thank you, Zane B. I'm gonna give you a shout out, Zane B. And guys, when you subscribe, make sure that you put that. Let me know you subscribe so I can give you a shout out. And I'm Sagittarius. A year from now, you'll be singing a new song and a happier one. Hey, cat, 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 what? Cat, 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 ooh, cat, 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 what? Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Say yes to life by saying no to anything that drains you. Boy, do I understand that story very well. Saying no to something that I know that may have the potential to drain me, that's drained me before, drained everything that my emotions, my thought process, I had put everything about someone else's life is no longer like that. And I love this part of my life. Even though I was sad, I was only sad because I was of the idea. Sometimes we be in the idea of what it could be and not what it really is. What it really was a hot mess right in front of my face. Mm, mm, mm. Anyway, Aquarius. Hmm, wow. Acceptance is not resignation. It should be though, especially when you're tired. It is a chance to enjoy your life and whatever it brings your way. Mm, okay, karma is real. Okay, and for Pisces, stay open to life and you will never miss out on what is meant for you. Yes, you can send money to K Million Trillion. You can send money right on my Cash App, K Million Trillion, or on my Venmo, or even on my Zelle. There's many ways. And it's in the description if you'd like to send me money. I would love that. Aw, thank you. If you do, let me see. Let me see if you send me a coin. Hold on, hold on. See if you send me a coin yet. Because it's in my description on the way you can send money. Let me look to see if I got a. Okay. No, I didn't get one. The numbers changed, but it went into my investment. But yes, you can send money, my baby, right through Cash App. K Million Trillion with the dollar sign in front of it. And I have a blonde, my hair is blonde in a bob and some sunglasses. That's how you know it's me. And it's because I need a new mic. I do. I need a new mic. And wait, I need a new mic and I need some headphones because my studio's upstairs. So I'm working on putting that together. Give it a sec and watch how everything falls into place. Zane B, you definitely can send a coin. I would appreciate that. Take some stress off of Chrissy Jones. Take some stress off my sister. Because she be having my back. I love her so much. All right, all right. So, Pisces. Now, stay open to life and you will never miss out on what is meant for you. Because if you look at things in a closed manner, you're gonna miss out. I've missed out on a lot because I stay close to, my possibilities, anything that was serve my greatest and highest good because I always put you know, people in front of me. And I stopped. I stopped. I stopped. I stopped. I stopped. Chrissy Jones is a really good the people that I have around me are very good. Even my husband, they put themselves first. And I had to learn to put myself first without any apology. So I chose me. I didn't choose the PIMP. Huh, I chose me. Ha! The big dundada. Anyway, guys, girl, what is going on with Trump? Why does he want to revoke NBC and ABC? What is wrong with him? Is he going to revoke me? Is he going to revoke everybody? He should revoke himself. He should revoke those swollen biscuits that he has for ankles. That's what he should be revoking. Don't get me started, girl. I just wanted to say this. Why? But why? Let me make this more. Me. hmm Because I'm trying to figure out why are we having a rough time? Why are we having a rough time? And we've been having a rough time. It's not because in my viewpoint, Democrat, Republican, liberals, black people have always been at the back. I'm just going to say this. Someone yesterday asked me about whether Palestine or Israel, of course, I'm going to say Palestine, but I'm not going to answer that anymore because I'm going to say Black Americans, Afro Black Americans, people of my color. We need help. When did people really, when they go, someone goes to me, you must not know your history because they saw the post on one of my other social medias about the Haitians. Again, it has nothing to do with anybody else right now but the Black Americans. That's my focal point right now. Once you put the Black Americans together, everybody else will be fine. If you haven't noticed, I had a dream. Malcolm X, and anything that comes close to the truth, they take out. John F. Kennedy. I'm just saying, you know, it's so much going on with this world and how we do things backwards. It was like when they sent all those people over here. Why did they send all those people over here and didn't take care of us, the black people? Equal rights, reparations. Somehow figure out reparations. Whatever happened to that? I'm just asking for a friend. And I don't need to be educated on it because all y'all doing is talking. No one's doing the action. All y'all doing is going to waffle houses and fighting each other and everything else. While these little, we need everyone. We need y'all, you know. Stop jumping in people into these gangs and stuff like that, and train them to be, you know, able to take care of the elderly woman crossing the street, a single mom, struggling, a transgender, and I'm talking about black transgender that may need food or may need pointing towards, you know, uh, education, services that can help them propel like everyone else. Pointing out each other into the right direction as a community of black people, whether you're trans, gay, straight, or whatever. You're undecided, even. What do they call that? Pansexual? And this for entertainment and educational purposes only. But I'm just saying, black is black and black should be proud because I remember growing up and wearing a daishiki and an afro and saying Ungawa, Ungawa, this is black power. I've been like this since I've been young, and we're American Indian and black. Yeah, I'm just saying. I knew that. I was speaking those words at 5. 4 and 5 years old. Umgawa, Umgawa, this is Black Power. So for anyone to tell me I don't know anything about my history, I have. I've lived history. I don't know that. I haven't been aloof to what's been going on around me the whole time. Come on now. Anyway, it seems like it because I don't share a whole lot on my views and stuff, but now you have my view on whether it's Palestine or Israel, of course, Palestine, but you'll need to come and stand by our side, stand by Black people's side, the Black community, not just sell us stuff in our neighborhoods, not just party with us, not take our style, not only to take our, men or women, which every other culture does, and then and talk about the Black women, making sure those Black women are safe from these horrible white police officers and some Black horrible police officers. I've seen a Black police officer kick a lady in the head. And you know who did all that? The people you're voted for, the person you voted for, Donald Trump. Kamala Harris wouldn't have had this happening. Donald Trump allowed this. So now y'all all are complaining. But it was happening, but it's really happening. And the only reason why I said that is because even without Donald Trump, Black people, it doesn't matter. Y'all trying to, let's not whitewash this. There has been no change with Democrats or Republicans. There has not been any change. So you're telling me because Donald Trump is in office? No. He's just propelling it more to and allowing people, the stop and frisk that they had on lockdown. He opened the gates of hell back open. And this is a direct result of voting for Trump. We couldn't work on our equal rights. Why is equal rights so important? Why does it have to be a forefront? Why do I have to be worried about a Karen saying anything and then the police coming to take me out? Why do I have to be worried about my own kind, condemning me because of a life choice? They don't even know what I do behind the bedroom doors. I can get in there and walk around like a dog, and that might turn me on, and that's all I'm doing. But you don't know. But this is a life choice that I made. This is not a sexuality, a sexual, choice. It's a lifestyle. And it's for entertainment and educational purposes only. A lot of your people be having all the way effed up because you think you know, but that's why you're nasty. A lot of you because you think and you're overthinking about what a person does because of the life choice that they made. Use guys, the ones that are out there really putting a bad thing on, the Bible, lying on God. Don't lie on God. God didn't say what you're saying. He didn't come to me and said that. He came to me and said, be great. And this is the problem. Stick to your journey. Don't overshare your journey. Don't push your agenda, your life agenda on someone else's life agenda because that makes you really tired and tacky for trying to bring me. I don't want to be up under your arm or up under your wing or up under you. I want to be up under God himself because he ain't done me wrong yet. I know humans have. Speaking of, you know, and that's the point. The point is that, guys, we got to live and let live and concentrate on whether you're going to be living right when it's time, right? And being able to make life choices. Everyone should be able to be out here harvesting what they need. We should have a whole better system, but we don't. Black people have been demonized from the beginning. We have had a chance. So Republican, Democrat, I don't trust any of them. It's not just Donald Trump, it's the whole lot of them. It's your neighbor. It's your coworker you have lunch with every day who really hates you. But you feel like since you got that figure job, that 5-figure job, 6-figure job, that, oh, I'm accepted. Money does not accept you. Look at what happened to Puppy. Look at what happened to Bill Cosby. Look what happened to R. Kelly. Look what happened to and I know I named the people that were have sexual charges against them. But even, we can continue to go down the pipe. Sammy Davis Jr., they say he died broke. Red Fox, you know, uh, Wesley Snipes. And I'm just saying, so when are we winning? When are we going to win? When is that coming about? When are we going to be able to have a fair shot like everyone else? I'm just saying. And Spain and Argentina, I saw someone say, Adam, Spain and Argentina or Argentina. Neither one of them. Spain or Argentina, I'm not, I'm, no, absolutely not. They both can lose as far as I'm concerned. They do not like black folk. They are not my concern. I have no concern. When they don't like black folk, I don't care. And my sister-in-laws from there, they kind of thought they were better, but they actually they were the help. They they her adopted parents were the help. I'm just saying. I gotcha. Yeah, but it's just something that I had to bring to light that black folks aren't served properly, whether it's Democrats. We're taking the light off where it needs to be. Black people, we're the most important thing right now to me because women are being beaten, kicked in the head, all kinds of things. And this for entertainment and educational purposes only. My friend Chrissy Jones went into the store, and this is a prime example of how tired our community is. Not one black man stepped up for her. This Indian man, which I don't like them either, when they come for our women and kids, and they're so quick to argue with a woman, real quick, right? Not all of them, and I'm just saying. But what I'm seeing as far as being black in America, can't even go to the post office. She went to the post office and the man called her BITCH. And all these other black people, and they weren't black. I don't know if they were black American or they were foreign because, nobody thinks good of black Americans. Not even the Haitians, not even the Jamaicans, not the, they go, I'm from, they step away from us. Black Americans, we need help. But they grab our culture. They grab our, I have a family member that's mine. My child is half West Indian, half, And I'm just saying they think they better than. Not my son, but I'm just saying. Anybody that is of a different culture that comes here, they feel like they do not compare themselves. They cannot. And we are great people. We set the blueprint. We set the blueprint for freedom. We are the original freedom fighters, and they're trying to hide all of this. And guess who is the forefront of the freedom fighters? Black women. Talking about, do I know my history? I was I was kind of appalled, but then at the same time, because they mentioned the Asians, but I'm like, you never mentioned Harriet Tubman. For starters, could have even said Kamala Harris. That's history. Yeah. And she warned us. She warned us. But guys, this is a very important not to follow behind the oppressor. And every white person isn't an oppressor. Let me say that there's great white people that marched in the march with Martin Luther King, Jesse Jackson. I saw white people when I saw him actually and met him and shook hands with him in New Rochelle when he ran for president back in the day. I think it was like 83 when he ran for president. I met him. I also met Khalid Muhammad. I met Dr. Sebi at the Dempsey Center in Harlem. Oh, yeah. I've been around the Iyanla Vanzant, Queen of Four. Like, I've been around some healing, some real healing. Edwina Green, thank you, Edwina Green, which is no longer here, my original godmother, you know. Ashe, I do miss her so much. God bless you. So I was able to meet these people through her by bringing me and making me more aware. I think, sometimes history goes from experience as well, our own individual experience, which allows us to form our opinion. And everyone should have their own opinion. We should be able to listen to the next person's opinion without going off or losing your mind. What does the world come to now? Is everybody losing their mind or having feelings because somebody else has a thought pattern? Because that's what's happening now. You can't say nothing online without people calling you dumb, stupid, transgender, Bigfoot, hand, dick, dot, that, they everything. But giving you the right answer and saying, but you just go read this. Because my dad taught me something a long time ago. If you really want to know something, go to the books. Don't listen to the people. Listen to the people, but reference a book that has that. Because everything is in the book. That's why when somebody says something, I go straight to where I can read it and research it to see if it's correct. So I don't have wrong information for myself. My dad been protecting me forever and it's stuck with me forever. I used to compare my husband to my dad, but I guess I did learn some stuff that'll go with me forever, but it's not the stuff like my dad. There's never be another Paul. He told me, he said, I'm your only friend. Well, I mean, I got Chrissy Jones, Monique, and stuff, but I know God. God put that man in my life because he knew I would need an everlasting impression, and that's what my father did. And that's why a lot of people don't like me because I won't allow people to come and try to control me because I hate being controlled. That's why going to jail and prisons, I don't do anymore because I hated to be told when I can use a bathroom, when I can, especially when I want to stay, when I can, how can, and what food I can buy. I had choices, but not the choices, the healthier choices, right? Unless I had and I did have a out in the chow hall, in the kitchen. But I never want to go through that ever again. And this is what I'm saying. I don't want to, and I don't film people. I don't like, how some people be like, oh, I'm going to film this, me giving this person money, and you're dumb. You're stupid, you're dumb, and you're ignorant. Because why would you film someone while you're helping them? Because that's not for them, that's for you. For each person in America and across the world that does that, and you film helping someone at your lowest, you're a piece of shit. That's supposed to be between you, God, and them. And that's why a lot of people, yeah, you get your blessing, but why film it? My girlfriend Chrissy doesn't, and she helps a lot of people, especially these kids. That's the lady. out there that's helping. She's always, right? But she don't film it, you know? I don't film it either. When I help people and I was in that position to help people, and I still do. I seen a guy yesterday and I was digging because I usually have a lot of change in my car and I was digging and it was a white man. And I was like, it was on my heart to help him. And I was digging and I found some change and I gave it to him. Was I supposed to film that? No. That would have been mean. That would have been really ugly. And that's why I said, we do things for the wrong reasons, a lot of us. And sometimes I have too. And I've gotten caught out there where I said, no, don't do that. But that should be common sense. But some people do things for click, likes, and bait. I just think that's really effed up on so many levels that you're filming yourself giving someone something and putting some sad music behind it. And all that person wants to do is eat with a roof over their head, stay cool, stay warm, whatever part of the year it is in. But, we want to make sure that we get, acknowledged. And I get that part, but you will be acknowledged in time. So if you're watching this video and I have helped one person, I've done my thing, and nobody can see it. Except me and you. Anyway, guys, I know Sean Combs. Now let the I said, what did I say? 55 million? Yeah, it was 55 million. Let's see what's going on with Sean, Puppy, Combs. Every time I talk about Sean Combs, my my video it freezes. I swear, I kid you not. Notice it. It must be Joy doing it. That big bobblehead freak. And it's for entertainment and educational purposes only. Talking about the Diddy party. Yeah, we had a good time at Puppy's and at Mike Tyson's house. And I'll be in the seat like, I was never impressed. People are so impressed by what people have. I enjoy what I have, but it's not to impress anybody. It's so I can live comfortably. Like it's never to impress anybody, and that's why people get things and they don't enjoy it. I know when I got that money from the VA, I didn't enjoy it because of the people I had around me. It was a disaster. From my husband to the lady upstairs to just people. It was a disaster, a whole disaster. That'll never happen again. I promise you on everything I love. And I'm going to go kiss my father's dead grave to make sure that it never happens again. And he's right here in Fayetteville. They played too much, so now they're effing around and they're about to find out. What I do is very serious. What I practice is very serious. And I don't put hurt on anyone. It's a lot. It's just sad and shameful at the end because people talk, but you see at the end and you see how their life really is when people live their day-to-day lives. You get to see what they really have, you know. Some people you see struggling because it's their karma. And I struggled for many years because I had karma because I was a lady of the night and I did so many things and stole so many phones and stole so many wallets. And yes, I did. Being a lady of the night, I did many a things. And my karma, didn't tell people my health. I was, there was one person I didn't do that to, right? Fell in love with yeah, I did a lot of different things. So my karma came to me, and that's why I'm here taking care of it. And after that one time, I told everyone my health status. I told everyone the truth. I took the chance because who I'm supposed to be around, I'm supposed to be around. Who I'm not, what I realized, I'm supposed to be enjoying my life. I'm supposed to be. I got up this morning and I danced because I felt free from that karmic grip. Finally. And I have one more thing to do, and I know it, and it's going to be. But I hope what I said again helped one person, even with the horoscopes. I hope I made your day great. Yes, am I honest about who I am and where I'm going and my thoughts and everything? Yes. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is not to slander. Well, sometimes I might slander something because I don't like it. And I have to kind of be a little more biased about things and people because I like to hear other people's stuff. If I can hear your stuff, you just type it in the comments. If you want to share something about what you're going through or something that you experienced and it is feasible to my channel, so be it. And my Gmail is I am Kendall Gomez at gmail.com. And make sure, like, if you really have a story, leave it in the Gmail. I am Kendall Gomez at gmail.com. And my Cash App is $ K million trillion. I don't know what my Venmo is. I don't know what that is. But anyway, guys, it's in the description if you'd like to donate to my channel. Have a blessed day. And I'll see you on my next video, unless you choose otherwise.